It's been 10 years since Real ID became a federal law, but it was just last week that the Arizona legislature passed a bill to comply with national standards.
From 2008 until we just passed this bill this last week, there has been a prohibition that our motor vehicle department could not even begin to comply with this new law.
Real ID means stricter guidelines and more frequent renewal to prevent ID forgery.
Now that the federal government's enforcing it, it's suddenly an issue.
Starting in October, Arizona residents need either an ID card compliant with national standards or a passport to get into any federal building. And in January, the same requirements will apply at the airport for both international and domestic flights.
I went to Washington, D.C. to meet with FEMA, the Emergency Management Department of Homeland Security, and I arrived with my Arizona driver's license. I was unable to get into FEMA, and I was, I guess, one of the first people in Arizona to be rejected by the federal government for not having an appropriate driver's license.
In Arizona, the goal of the bill is to prevent situations like Councilwoman Gallegos and to provide a cheaper alternative to buying a passport. A real ID will cost about $15, whereas a passport can cost upwards of $100.
That's just unacceptable for 6.5 million people in the state to have to get a federal passport to travel outside Arizona. So we're glad the bill passed.
The bill now awaits Governor Doug Ducey's signature, and Arizona residents will be able to get a new ID as soon as 90 days after the bill becomes a law. Audrey Wheel, Cronkite News, Phoenix.